Djokovic extends slam bid. First time no US players in Open QFFor 1.5 sets, including one particularly compelling and competitive 24-point game. Novak Djokovic's fourth-round opponent at the US Open, Jenson Brooksby, the last American left in singles, gave him fits amid a raucous atmosphere at Arthur Ashe StadiumThat let Djokovic, above all, and everyone else, know that Brooksby, a 20-year-old wildcard entry from California who is ranked 99th and never before had been on this sort of stage, belonged. And then, not surprisingly, Djokovic showed why he is who he is and how he's managed to move within 3 victories of the first calendar year Grand Slam in men's tennis in 52 years. Settling in and sending messages to the fans with roars and to Brooksby with some stones, the number 1 ranked Djokovic improved to 25-0 in majors this year by winning 1-6, 6-3, 6-2, 6-2 on Monday night. He extended his pursuit of a true Grand Slam and a record-breaking 21st major championship, while also making this the first time in the history of the US Open, an event that dates to the 1880s, with 0 men or women from the host country in the quarterfinals. Was a good finish. It wasn't a good start, said Djokovic, who hopes to add a 4th US Open title to a collection that's been boosted by his 9th at the Australian Open in February, 2nd at the French Open in June and 6th at Wimbledon in July. He next meets number 6 Matteo Berrettini of Italy in a rematch of the final at the All England Club. One key to Monday's turnaround, Djokovic broke in Brooksby's initial service game in each of the last 3 sets. "I wanted to wear him down," Djokovic said, "and it worked." Affected by a left hip that bothered him earlier in the tournament, Brooksby was visited by a trainer after the second set and again after the third. Still, for someone who never had set foot on Ashe's blue court until about 2 hours before the match, when he got a chance to practice there, Brooksby never seemed overwhelmed by the setting or the circumstances. "We're going to see a lot of him in the future," said Djokovic, who would be the first man since Rod Laver in 1969 to win all 4 Slam trophies in 1 year. "I mean, he has the means. Now, obviously a lot of things have to come together. But he has a bit of an unorthodox game. Does a lot with the feel. He's smart. He knows how to win points." Brooksby's 6'4" strides and reach, his anticipation, his variety that includes a well-disguised two-handed backhand slice, his think steps ahead point construction, his commitment to patterns drawn up by his coach at home in Sacramento since age 7, Joe Gilbert, all left Djokovic a tad discombobulated early. "I knew it would be important to start strong, to impose my mindset and my strategy, my game out there," Brooksby said. "I could see it working. I really did have a lot of confidence in myself out there that I can beat him, I can beat anybody." In the first set, Brooksby made 1 unforced error, Djokovic 11. And Brooksby won 14 of the points that lasted 5 strokes or more, Djokovic 4. When Djokovic netted an overhead to move Brooksby 2 points from the set, most of the spectators in the 23,000 plus capacity arena, excited to be back after last year's ban on audiences amid the pandemic, rose, clapping and screaming. When Djokovic missed a return to cede that set to his foe, Brooksby waved both arms and heard more loud support electric. "Awesome. I enjoyed it. I truly did," said Djokovic, who soon would be hearing his own cheers. "You guys gave both of the players a lot of energy." He broke to go up 2-0 in the second set and punched the air and shouted. At 3-1 arrived an epic game, 6 break chances, nice deuces, 24 points in all, spread out over nearly 20 minutes. Djokovic pushed the ball into the net to end that game and make it 3-2, prompting Brooksby to hop and jump and windmill his arm and cry, "Let's go." And then, quick as can be, Djokovic regrouped. With Brooksby gasping for air, Djokovic broke right backhand. Soon enough, the outcome was clear. The momentum, declared Djokovic, a 34-year-old from Serbia, was changed. The other quarter-finals on the men's side, Number 4 Alexander Zverev of Germany vs Lloyd Harris of South Africa. Number 12 Felix Auger-Aliassime of Canada vs 18-year-old Carlos Alcaraz of Spain. And number 2 Daniil Medvedev of Russia vs qualifier Botic van der Zandschulp of the Netherlands. The women's round of 8 matchups. Number 2 Arina Sabalenka of Belarus vs number 8 Barbora Krejcikova of the Czech Republic. Number 5 Elina Svitolina of Ukraine vs 19-year-old Leylah Fernandez of Canada. Number 11 Belinda Bencic of Switzerland vs 18-year-old qualifier Emma Raducanu of Britain. And number 4 Karolina Pliskova of the Czech Republic against number 17 Maria Sakkari of Greece. Sakkari beat 2019 champion Bianca Andreescu 6-7, 7-6, 6-3 in a match that ended at 2:13 a.m., making it the latest finishing women's match in tournament history. "I hope you will not be late for work tomorrow," Sakkari told those fans who stayed until the end. "Go get some sleep and I'll see you in 2 days." Brooksby's exit, certainly no shame in losing to Djokovic, of course, followed the fourth-round departures earlier Monday by number 22 seed Reilly Opelka from the men's draw with a 6-7, 6-4, 6-1, 6-3 loss to Harris, and by unseeded Shelby Rogers from the women's draw with a 6-2, 6-1 loss to Raducanu. Rogers upset Ash Barty, a two-time major champion who is ranked number 1, in the third round, but was unable to produce the same level of tennis in what she termed a pretty embarrassing performance Monday. The brackets began with 43 Americans in the singles fields. "We've got a huge group of guys there," Opelka said. "We just don't have the world beaters."
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.